We're just getting confirmation through that Colin McRae, the former World Rally champion, has been killed in that crash. The helicopter coming down just half a mile from his home in Lanark. He was 39 years old. His son, Johnny, was also on board and is amongst the dead, we're being told. I think he was just 5 years old. Graham Dean is one of the other people on board, and Den Porcelli. So that gives us the four names of those on board, but of course the ones that people most familiar with, Colin McRae and his son Johnny. Let's get the latest from our Scotland correspondent James Matthews, who's in Lanark for us at the minute. And that's grim confirmation, James, but what we were expecting.
Yes, indeed. Colin McRae we knew about, and obviously his son Johnny, 5 years old, was in that helicopter with him. Along with them there was Ben Porcelli, a 6-year-old boy, and Graham Duncan, 37. Some discussion that the other two may have been related. They are not. Ben Porcelli, the 6-year-old, and Graham Duncan, age 37, they are not related. That's what police are telling me. A few more details beyond the naming of the victims. Police are now saying, and there's been different messages about this from eyewitnesses, police sources over the past 24 hours, but what they're saying is that they believe the helicopter was returning to Colin McRae's house from a visit to the nearby village of Quarter, and it appears to have got into difficulty on its approach back onto the Jerviswood estate and come down in woods near the family home. So confirmation of those four names: Colin McRae, his son Johnny, aged 5, Ben Porcelli, a 6-year-old boy, and Graham Duncan, aged 37.
And James, as much as this would have shocked the local community anyway, with the loss of a local legend like Colin McRae, one imagines the loss of two young boys, aged 5 and 6, just will add to this tragedy no end.
Yeah, it compounds the feeling of heartbreak and of tragedy, I think, in this community. In all four households, really all three households. Colin McRae has two children, Johnny, who died in the helicopter with him. He also has a daughter aged 9. And it was a brief visit. That's what I understand from the latest news release from the police. It was a brief visit to a nearby village of Quarter. You know, we don't know what was behind that visit, but maybe it was a pleasure ride for the grown-ups and the youngsters to have a Saturday afternoon ride in a helicopter. All very innocent, good, clean fun. Father entertaining his son and his young chum, and it ended, of course, in the most grim tragedy. So yes, I think the feeling of loss and of tragedy compounded by the knowledge that two young children were involved.